This week, our target skill as we read is text and graphic features. This will be a review of this topic for us as we've covered it a great deal throughout the course of this year. My first question is, what type of text do we find text and graphic features in? Yes, we find them in informational text. Informational text, remember, is nonfiction, and its purpose is to give us fact and information. Let's dive into our text and graphic features here. An author often includes text and graphic features to help the reader understand more about the text. Labels are an example of a text feature. Pictures, charts, and diagrams are examples of graphic features. I like to think of text features like a text message. In a text message, you type words, so you can think text feature, text message. Ooh, text means words. Graphic features, think of a video game or a comic book. The graphic have to do with pictures or even a picture or bar graph for graphic features. We can use a chart like the one pictured here to list the types of features you find in a selection. Then you can tell why you think the author used each one. This will help you build your understanding for each of these features. We could list, we see a picture on page 450. The picture's purpose is to show us what means. So let's remember, illustrations and photographs are examples of graphic features. Graphic features are found in both stories and informational texts. Text features help us make something stand out in the text because it is important or will help us to understand what we are reading. Our graphic features help us understand what we are reading by showing the information rather than just using it. This is helpful for us as readers when we are trying to understand new information. Take a close look at this graphic organizer. When we see a text or graphic feature, we can list what type of graphic or text feature we see, what page number we found it on, and then you should think about why that feature was included and list its purpose in this last column. Doing this will help you gain a better understanding into what is important in this selection and help you understand the new information being given. As you read our main selection, From Seed to Plant by Gail Gibbons this week, you can create a chart like this on a piece of paper in your reader response journal. Or, like many good readers do, you can just keep these up in your head and be thinking as you're reading about, okay, I see a label here. Why is that label on this page? What is its purpose? That will help you fully understand From Seed to Plant a lot better. Give it a try. Our target strategy this week is to monitor and clarify. What does this mean? Well, it just simply means to stop and think when you don't understand something. A lot of times in informational texts, we try to read as fast as we do our fiction stories. And that's not going to work, my friends, because we're trying to learn new information and understanding from informational text. It's important that we find text evidence to help us figure out what doesn't make sense to us. So we should be stopping more frequently to think and clarify and monitor what we are reading and rereading if necessary. Please try to put in place your text and graphic features and your monitoring and clarifying as you read this week.